One area that gives me real concern, Ms. Gupta, is in the area of free speech and the censorship we see from big tech. You were one of a handful of individuals invited to have dinner with Mark Zuckerberg to discuss the growing problem we've seen of big tech censorship, silencing voices that Silicon Valley billionaires disagree with. And the dismaying thing is what's been publicly reported about that meeting is not that you urged Mr. Zuckerberg and others in tech to protect free speech, to have a free and fair marketplace of ideas, but precisely the opposite. From what's been publicly reported, the quote that's been reported from this, in fact, you tweeted this, was Mark Zuckerberg doesn't know what the First Amendment is for. He thinks it's a floating right that carries no responsibilities. That seems to suggest that you want big tech to censor more speech rather than less speech. Would that be a good direction in this country?
Senator, I have fiercely defended freedom of speech. I've worked for an organization that has often been criticized for being so fierce in its defense of all free speech. I also believe that any type of viewpoint discrimination is an anathema to this country. It is unconstitutional, plainly. My engagement with Facebook was one...
Ms. Gupta, if I could ask you, have you defended speech of someone you disagreed with? Have you ever defended the speech of pro-life advocates? Have you ever defended the speech of pro-Second Amendment advocates? Or is it just the people that politically agree with you whose free speech rights should be protected?
Senator, as you know, the American Civil Liberties Union
I'm asking about you personally, not more broadly others.
I haven't been a free speech lawyer myself. I have advocated
you headed the Civil Rights Division.
Free speech at the ACLU and at the Civil Rights Division, yes.
So can you point to any instance of your defending the free speech rights of someone you disagreed with?
I'm sure that I did. The Civil Rights Division doesn't have a federal statute on this. I would welcome, actually, Senator, so that I don't misspeak, an opportunity to respond in writing.
I would welcome a response in writing. Let me just ask a simple question. Should big tech be censoring more or censoring less?
I think we want to ensure that we have free speech and a free internet while understanding the responsibility that social media has in propagating and radicalizing terrorists online.
Okay, let me try again. Is big tech engaged in too much censorship or too little censorship?
I'm not sure. I know which side of the ledger you're talking about. They have community standards that they are not enforcing at many of these companies that are creating a lot of problems around issues in our democracy. For a long time, Facebook was allowing unlawful ad targeting in housing ads and using Section 230
I guess I'm
as a
concerned
shield.
if you're saying that you want them enforcing community standards when you began this exchange with Senator Booker by saying everyone in America has implicit racial bias, and you now want big tech, Silicon Valley billionaires with monopolies to enforce standards that just happen to coincide with the political views you have.